Now, your Eyewitness weather forecast.
And welcome back to Eyewitness News at 11. I'm Meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some patchy frost as we go through the overnight hours, and temperatures that will continue to be below average. Today was well below average. As you can see, the average high for this time of year, 70 degrees. We're actually closer to that average low of 48. Today's high, 49. And that low that you see of 43 degrees, that's actually occurring right now. This morning's low temperature was around 44, so we're not far from that, and we'll likely drop a few more degrees here during the overnight hours. Obviously not anywhere near the records of 92 or 32. So again, 43 degrees right now as of 10 minutes after 11 o'clock this evening, with a lot of clouds here in downtown Utica. No fog or anything like that, and no frost just yet, but that's going to change as we go through the next couple of hours. Most of us are into the 40s, but there are a couple of exceptions to that. It's always that except for, right? We've got 36 in Old Forge right now, and down to the south, Oneonta is at 39. And both of those areas will likely see frost forming if it hasn't done so already. But the good news is that the radar is dry, and that's going to continue to remain the case through the day tomorrow. But that changes as we get into Wednesday, thanks to this storm system here. Unfortunately, we're dealing with a lot of flash flood, severe thunderstorm warnings, and several tornado warnings. And that's unfortunately the second week in a row that we've been dealing with that. Thankfully, we won't be dealing with anything like that in terms of severe weather here in our area, but back closer to home, we are dealing with a frost advisory in effect for Oneida, Madison, Chenango, and Otsego counties from 2 a.m. till 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're not just in those areas, but really anywhere here in central New York, you want to bring in or cover any sensitive plants and keep your pets inside, because it is going to be quite chilly during the overnight hours. And how can frost form? You might be wondering if it's above 32 degrees. Well, even though the air temperature reads around 36 to 39 overnight tonight, that's measured at about 5 feet off the ground. But of course, we know warm air rises, cold air sinks, and the ground temperature will likely be around 32 degrees thanks to those water molecules in the air and through a frozen surface, and that's what causes ice crystals or the frost to form. We'll have mainly clear skies with light winds and moisture in the air, temperatures in the 30s. Of course, the best chances for frost tomorrow morning will be to the northeast and down toward the southwest of the Mohawk Valley. The reason why the Adirondacks are not under a frost advisory is because technically the growing and planting season doesn't start for another week or two. Temperatures again during the overnight hours into the 30s and 40s under partly to mostly cloudy skies, and tomorrow we'll see more intervals of clouds than the sunshine, and temperatures will still be about 10 degrees warmer than today, but about 10 degrees cooler than average for this time of year. But again, we'll take what we can get. 39 overnight tonight, a few clouds, patchy frost, and 59 for tomorrow with that cool sunshine, a southeasterly breeze at 10 to 15. Still less than today. But Wednesday is 59. Once again, we'll start the day with a mix of sun and clouds and then end the day with some rain. And then Thursday and Friday, 56 both days. Thursday looks like the wetter of those 2 days. Some of that rain will linger into Saturday, but we dry things out and warm things up as we head through the Memorial Day weekend.
We're definitely looking forward to those warmer temperatures, especially the dry conditions for those parades and those commemorative ceremonies.
Yeah, it does look drier and also warmer, still below average, but of course the warmest out of the next 7 days is Memorial Day. So I think we'll take that for all our barbecues and the parades that you just mentioned.
We'll take what we can get. Thanks, Jordan. Coming up next on Eyewitness News at 11, Utica's Harbor Point is reopening next month. We'll tell you about the $10 million overhaul and the party being planned to mark the occasion when we come back.